Hey there, horror fans. It's your buddy Phil here, and I'm back at it today with yet another video for you guys. So, welcome. Just give me a minute here to share this stream out. You ever have those mornings where you can't wake up? Like I'm on my second coffee and my eyes are still very sleepy. We got the Doomsday Kingdom Army. Sup, brother? What's up, Doomsday? Doomsday Kingdom Army. I'm having one of those myself. Yeah, can't wake up. Paul Phoenix in the house. He says hello. What's up, Paul? Lotion slapping the hands. Carrot wave. Doomsday's always exhausted. Paul with the cat in the box. David's horror. What's up, Broseph? I am good. Paul says hello to David. So much action going on in the chat already. Doomsday saying hi to David and Paul. I am still on lockdown. They've extended it to June 2nd. I am still unemployed, not working. Being a bum. We are being a bum. Yes, we are. All right. Got some Blu-rays to show off. First of all, I did a video on this one yesterday. Motel Hell Steelbook. Thanks to David of David's Horror for this one. Everyone go check out his channel. Motel Hell Steelbook from Scream Factory. And it is very, very cool. If you don't know about Motel Hell, I'm sure you do. You really are what you eat with Farmer Vincent's smoked meat in this creepy horror yarn, which packs a punch that goes way beyond mere terror. Vincent's popular products contain a special ingredient that the psychotic farmer and his sister would literally kill to keep a secret. Starring Rory Calhoun, Nancy Parsons, Nina Axelrod, and John Ratzenberger, and directed by Kevin Connor. This darkly funny flick just might be your cup of tea. So that is the Motel Hell Steelbook. Great art there. So thanks once again to David of David's Horror for that. Goraphobe is in the house. Hey, Phil, what's up, everybody? I am good. Doomsday, what? WTF, lockdown still? Yep, still on lockdown. Paul says that is an awesome steelbook. I agree. Doomsday says the art is worth it even if I had no DVD. David's Horror coming in with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much to David's Horror for that generous $9.99 super chat. He says thanks to Phil for the epic trade box. That is no problem whatsoever. Glad that it got to you safely. Recently sent David a trade box. He did the unboxing on his channel yesterday, so everyone out there, make sure to go connect to David's Horror and you can watch him unbox what I sent him. Goraphobe says nice. Doomsday says I'd love a 24x36 poster of that. Yeah, I think they were releasing a poster when those steelbooks first went up. I think there was a Motel Hell poster, but I did not get the poster. But I don't know. I have all my posters in tubes here. None of them go up on the wall, really, so it's just whatever. Doomsday says that box Phil sent was epic. Yes, I always try and send epic boxes. Paul says, I got a box for you, Phil. It's half full. One day you will get it. Hey, no rush, Paul. But thank you so much. I appreciate the gesture. You guys are awesome. All right, next up, we got Evil Dead Trap 3-film collection. Evil Dead Trap 3-film collection. These are the Asian films. So you have Evil Dead Trap from 88, Evil Dead Trap 2 from 92, and Evil Dead Trap 3, A Broken Love Killer from 93. Paul says, what's your t-shirt size, Phil? I am a 2XL, so XXL, extra large. I kind of like them baggy. That's why I get the 2XL. What's up, Londa Literate? Hey, Phil. Everyone go check out Londa Literate. Awesome woman. Awesome channel. Awesome content. Londa Literate, #1 in the YouTube community. Make sure to go connect to Londa Literate. Paul says I was going to send you some t-shirts, but I figured you probably have zillions. I do have quite a few t-shirts, but I could always use another good t-shirt. Paul says, hello, Londa. Goraphobe, huh? Haven't seen those yet. Doomsday says, Phil even sent a cat to Derek. It arrived safely, too. David. I think you mean David. Yeah, he unboxed Jonesy. So just, there's no synopsis. And that Evil Dead Trap trilogy was from Sloppy Seconds. So like kind of bootleg. Evil Dead Trap. So Evil Dead Trap from 88, a TV station employee takes a camera crew out to an abandoned factory to investigate a purported snuff film that was made there, only to end up running for their life. Evil Dead Trap 2, a female projectionist suddenly comes to the self-realization that she just in fact may be a serial killer responsible for brutally murdering everyone around her. And then Evil Dead Trap 3, a policewoman is investigating the apparent suicide of a college co-ed. The prime suspects include the girl's professor, who may have been having an affair with her, and the professor's wife, who frequents lesbian bars. So the Evil Dead Trap trilogy from Sloppy Second Sales. Not found footage, but definitely Asian. There's no English words in these. You have to read the subtitles. But yeah, crazy gore effects in these ones, guys. So if you are squeamish at all, do not watch them. Londa says, hey, Paul. Paul says he sent a cat in a box. Yes, I did. Doomsday says, of you watch Derek's unboxing, you'll get it, Paul. Yeah, it's David. Keith is in the house over at Euphoria Pictures. Everyone make sure to go connect to Keith over at Euphoria Pictures. He has an amazing channel with amazing content, and he's a really good friend of mine. Really good guy, Keith is. I can't say enough good things about him. So make sure to go connect to Euphoria Pictures. Hey, Phil, what's on the stream today? Nothing. Just showing off a few new Blu-rays I got. Not really found footage. No. Paul says Evil Dead Trap is decent. Paul says I haven't seen the sequels. Raymond in the house. Last Pharaoh. What's up, Raymond? Hello, Phil. Thank you so much for popping on in. Gorophobe. I love gore. LOL. Go figure. Gorophobe. Loves gore. I get it. Doomsday says, my bad, David. Like I said, I can't wake up either. Yeah. I'm having one of those mornings where I got enough sleep, but I think maybe I got too much sleep. So now I'm like overly tired and can't wake up. We got 11 people in the chat watching. We got 6 big thumbs ups. If you are one of those 11 people watching and you have yet to hit the thumbs up channel, make sure the thumbs up button. Make sure to hit that thumbs up now. All you have to really do is pause the live chat, hit the thumbs up, come back to the live chat. It's as easy as that. Paul loves porn. Gorophobe. Yep, me too. David says it's okay, Doomsday Army. David says laugh, laugh, laugh. We have a cat. Meow. Do not open that door again. Foxy Lady Outdoors is in the chat. Hi, Phil. How are you? Got your notification. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wild Will from Chesterfield. Top of the morning to you, Mr. Phil. Top of the morning to you too, Will. Shaking my head at the porn, LOL. Hey, my head isn't the thing I shake with the porn. Next up, another Sloppy Seconds bootleg. We got Bad Taste and Brain Dead, a.k.a. Peter Jackson's Dead Alive, on dual disc. So you got Bad Taste on one disc and Brain Dead on the other. I watched Brain Dead last night. It is the German uncut version, which is 103 minutes long, whereas my US unrated version is only 97 minutes long. So if you want a complete cut of Brain Dead, definitely look into this Sloppy Seconds double feature. You also have Bad Taste on a Blu-ray disc. So that is Bad Taste, Brain Dead, aka Dead Alive, Peter Jackson's earlier films. Can't go wrong with Peter Jackson. Sam is in the house over at the Urban Goth. Afternoon, Phil. How are you doing, brother? I am good. Goraphobe says, laughing face. Will says, nice box you sent David's Horror. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doomsday says, I got a huge announcement coming Sunday. Something really horror awesome. Can't wait to see that. Paul said, Foxy Lady Outdoors Killing Part 4. My shades are blood red. Sam says, hi to all in the chat. Hope you are well. Londa says, oh my, LMAO. Foxy Lady says, cool, Paul. David's Horror, yes, it was at Wild Will from Chesterfield. Wild Will from Chesterfield. Terrific Tuesday to all Phil's Creepy Vids fam. Satan. Paul says, Phil, did you watch The Djinn? I did watch The Djinn. Pretty good movie. Got a little boring in the middle because it was just one location. It was okay. Didn't really love the ending. Coriander in the house. She says, hey all, what is going on, Coriander? Thank you so much for popping on by this live stream. I'm just going to mod a couple more people here. Paul says, have you seen Under the Shadows? Under the Shadows. Under the Shadow. Under the Shadow. Fear will find you. Is that the one we're talking about, Paul? Under the Shadow? I don't think so. Doesn't look familiar. Keith says, I saw that care package you sent David. Unbelievably generous. He looked very happy with it. I hope he was. Gore says, hey, Coriander. Paul says, Under the Shadow. Coriander says, sorry, I'm late. That is okay. You're not too late. I'm only 17 minutes in. Will says, giving Monstered 2003 Dead Alive Productions a spin this morning. LOL. I have seen Monstered. Foxy Lady Outdoors says, message retracted. Paul says, Under the Shadow 2016. It's an Iranian djinn movie. It's great. Coriander, hey Gore. Paul says, and Nathan over at the NDT show is here. He says, hello, Phil, and all in the chat. What is going on, Nathan? We got 15 people watching, 15 big thumbs ups. If you are one of the 15 people watching and you have yet to hit that like button, make sure you go and do that right now. Foxy Lady Outdoors says, just smash the like button. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. You just gotta smash that like button. That's all you gotta do. You just smash it. Last but not least, finally picked up a 4K of Deadly Games. Dial code Santa Claus. Santa Claus Live. Do you want to play with me? It says on the back of that glorious looking slipcover. This is a French movie, also known as 3615 Code Pierre Noel. You got the reverse cover art there. And like I said, this is 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray. And it says, young Thomas is obsessed with action movies and video games, so much that when his mother is out, he delights in turning the sprawling mansion where he and his invalid grandfather live into a makeshift battleground, concocting and setting elaborate traps home alone, grandfather aside. On Christmas Eve, Thomas is soon faced with an unexpected and very unwelcome guest, a department store Santa Claus who is, in fact, a deranged maniac on the loose. Putting his skills into action, Thomas begins an all-out assault against the murderous Saint Nick, rather than risking his Christmas turning into something closer to Halloween. This is pretty much Home Alone horror movie. It is in French with English subtitles. But the kid is like a little mini Rambo, setting up traps for the intruding maniac Santa, trying to save his grandfather's life. And this is a fun ride. So glad to finally pick up the 4K of this. But if you haven't seen Deadly Games, make sure to see it. It is a fun movie, especially at Christmas time. No, it's a little unseasonable right now. But yeah, I just saw it. It was on for a good price, so I picked it up. 15 people watching, 18 thumbs ups. Thank you so much for all those thumbs ups, guys. Patrick in the house. Have Cheetah will view says greetings. Nathan says Cheetah. Doomsday says I smashed the like button. Now my screen's broken. I'm suing. Roll laughing, roll laughing, roll laughing. Patrick says, hey, Nate. Gore says, haven't grabbed that yet. Thought about it, though. The 4K transfer is awesome. I watched the first 10 minutes of it last night. Patrick says, greetings, Doomsday. David says, I've seen that movie. Doomsday saying hi to Patrick. Will saying, the cheetah is here. The cheetah is here. Patrick sending me 3 donuts and some eyes. Jason Hendrick has joined in the fun. He says, hey, Phil. Jason just watched Just Before Dawn for the first time yesterday, and he gave it a 5-star review. He loved it. Just Before Dawn. One of my all-time favorites. I actually still have my old DVD. This is an old Shriek Show DVD, Just Before Dawn. 2-disc special edition. Even though I have this on Blu-ray, I have yet to get rid of this DVD. Just because it's Shriek Show, and I don't even think Shriek Show's around anymore. I don't know. Shriek Show might have became Scream Factory. Who knows? Jason Hendrick, just seen Deadly Games that you showed off. What else have you shown off? I showed off the 4K Deadly Games. These are from Sloppy Second Sales. The 2-disc Bad Taste and Brain Dead, aka Dead Alive, the Peter Jackson movies. You got 2 discs in there. You got the Evil Dead Trap trilogy. These are Asian flicks on 1 disc. And then the Glorious Motel Hell steelbook that David sent me over. That's all I've really showed off. Gore says Just Before Dawn is awesome. I agree 125% with that, Gore. Doomsday Kingdom Army dropping a $2 super chat. Thank you so much for that $2 super chat, Doomsday Kingdom Army. Very generous of you. That's amazing. He says, keep up the great work. Thank you so very, very much for that. David says, I think I saw Deadly Games on an episode of Joe Bob Briggs. Yes, it was on an episode of Joe Bob Briggs. Jason says, yes, just before dawn was great, guys. Awesome recommendation. Patrick says, going to just listen today, not feeling good. Oh, feel better, Patrick. Doomsday says, I hope you feel better soon, Patrick. Holly is in the house. Thank you so much, Holly. She says, hi, Phil. Happy face. Thanks for popping on in here, Holly. I appreciate that. Patrick says, thank you, Doomsday. Will says, trying to organize some films on the shelves today. Kept all my 2021 pickups since Xmas separate. Gonna take an epic photo update June 25th to mark the 6-month haul. Make sure you send me that picture, Will. I would love to see what you got. And I'm gonna crack a window, because it is hot. I don't know if cracking a window will do anything since it's pretty hot out still. What is it? 73. So not that hot. It's kind of humid though, you know, the hot, humid days. Scott Lee has joined us. Good morning, everyone. Happy face. What is going on, Scott? Glad you're in here with us today. David says, Patrick cut off all that hair and lost some strength. Yeah, I saw the picture of his haircut and he looks like a totally different guy, but much, much better. Heroic Waffles, Michael's in the house. Thanks for popping in here. Heroic Waffles, best name on YouTube, Heroic Waffles. Hey, Phil, hope you are well, brother. I'm well. Yeah, I'm well. I don't have a Diet Coke, so I'm going to go rectify that. Heroic Waffles loves my shirt. Thank you so much. I wore this actually yesterday for the Motel Hell Steelbook that David sent me over, which is amazing. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Gary Hedger, hi Phil from the UK. Welcome, welcome from the UK to Canada. Thank you so much, Gary, for swinging in this live stream. That is amazing. Michael says, hey chat, hope everyone is awesome today. Yes, everyone make sure to go connect to Heroic Waffles. He puts out amazing content whenever he feels like making a video. But yes, Heroic Waffles, awesome content, awesome channel, awesome duder. Make sure to go connect to Heroic Waffles. And of course, now we have Josh, Fulci Fan 101, saying, hey Phil, what's up? What's up, Josh? Hope you're good, man. Goraphobe says the man's got some shirts. Yeah, I think I'm at 85 horror t-shirts now. 85 to 90 horror t-shirts. Will says, Patrick, hair don't make the man. Hair today, gone tomorrow. Happy face. Michael says, nice, cool gesture, David. Josh, a Fulci Fan 101 says, Phil, what goodies do you have for us today? Already showed them off, Josh. We got Motel Hell. We got the Evil Dead Trap trilogy. This is from Sloppy Second Sales bootleg. You got all 3 Evil Dead traps on there. Some Asian flicks. We got Peter Jackson's early movies, Brain Dead. This is the German uncut 103-minute cut, which is longer than the American uncut of Dead Alive, which is 97 minutes. So this is pretty much the most uncut version of Dead Alive I've seen. And then on another disc, you have Bad Taste. So Peter Jackson, Sloppy Second Sales, Brain Dead, German uncut. And then you have the 4K Deadly Games, aka Dial Code Santa Claus. Amazing, amazing French film. This is with English subtitles, but Deadly Games, a really, really, really fun movie. And this is, of course, the 4K Ultra HD. So, yeah. That's that. Paul says, is Army of the Dead out? Nope, May 21st, I think. Paul, 21st now. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, Paul, is that in cinemas? No, direct to Netflix. Michael says, Phil, sorry I haven't been on much lately. Between new pool, new yard work, and opening my new business, it's been crazy, but I'm back and ready to collect and make more content. Amazing. Paul says, 85 horror shirts and 23 horror underwear. What were those underwear called back in the day? The Superman underwear, underoos? Were they underoos? I never had underoos, but Exorcist boxers, yeah. Paul says, streaming at Josh Fulci fan 101. Michael says, Brain Dead, love that movie. Yeah. AKA Dead Alive. Yeah. Josh says, yeah, my Nightbreed cable cut should be sent soon, Phil. Cable cut is awesome, man. If you want to spend 3.5 hours watching some Nightbreed, definitely go over to Sloppy Second Sales and pick that Cabal cut up. Gore says, wow, you've got twice as many shirts as I do. Cry. Michael says, Phil, do you see 4K starting to take over Blu-rays? Yeah. I hope the price point on 4K comes down. Some of the 4K Blu-rays are pretty pricey, but 4K TVs are way down in price now. Will says, I think 4K will fade, just not as fast as 3D releases. LOL. Doomsday says, oh, I had underoos. Yeah, I never ever had underoos. Jason says, Heroic Waffles, looking forward to more videos from you. Welcome back to YouTube. Jay says, is Cabal cut same as Director's Cut? No. Director's Cut is about 2 hours long. Cabal Cut is 3 hours and a half long. So 3.5 hours of Nightbreed. Available over at Sloppy Second Sales. You can go follow them on Instagram. They have a link to their website right on their Instagram page. Heroic Waffles says, me too. 4K are way too much. I am still collecting Blu-rays till 4K totally takes over 100%. David's Horse says, I had Batman underoos. Paul says, wearing my Suspiria thong right now. That's amazing, Paul. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, Heroic Waffles, you have the entire 88 Films cult collection. Jason says, gotta watch Motel Hell again soon. I have the original Blu-ray with slipcover from Screen Factory. So do I. And I now have the Steelbook. Thanks to David over at David's Horror. Make sure to go connect to David over at David's Horror. Doomsday says Underoos and my Fonzie t-shirt was my thing as a kid. Gorophobe says Suspiria Thong, LOL. Michael says, Josh, yes, I do. Will says, I'm banking on the novelty of clarity and sound to become a fad, and future film fans will appreciate and seek out the old school VHS or DVDs for that look and feel. Michael says, Phil, what is next on your purchase list? Oh, I got a lot of stuff pre-ordered and in the mail coming to me. I just wish it'd get here. I did order Black Roses last night. Kind of an 80s rocker band, demonic rocker band movie, Black Roses. But I got a Sammy Kerr pillow coming. I got the Halloween 3 trick-or-treaters coming. I got a lot of content coming to Phil's Creepy Vids in the near future once the packages start arriving. Phil, are you going to get anything next Vinegar Sin sale, halfway to Black Friday sale? I don't know. Have they said what's up for grabs yet? Have they released the new releases? I haven't even checked. Last time I checked Vincent, they had like none of their new releases I was really interested in. You know what? Just for fun, I'll check Vincent right now. Let's see what they got. 6 String Samurai, I don't want. April Homegrown Horrors, I don't want. All American Murder, I don't want. The Cellar is a maybe. Grave Secrets, no. Summer Camp Girls, no. Sex World, no. Summer Camp Girls is actually free on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. I did pick up Hitcher in the Dark and The Fear from last month. So probably just The Cellar for now until they release what new ones are coming out. Gorophobe says, I'm looking forward to the Dead and Buried 4K. Yeah, I pre-ordered that too. Josh, Fulci Fan 101 says, Phil, when will your Spookies Blu-ray be sent to you? I'll be purchasing it off a trusted eBay seller next Monday. I'm pretty sure my Spookies Blu-ray has shipped, but since it's coming from the UK, might be another 3 weeks. Who knows? With COVID, could be a month and a half. No idea. I'm a very patient person. I could care less when my packages get here. Usually it's 2 months go by before I'm like, hey, where is that thing? And then I'll text the person and be like, I still don't have this thing. But yeah, I forget all the time about what I order, and then things just show up when they do. Will says, haven't seen Black Roses since I rented the old VHS slipcase, LOL. Yes, Black Roses. I used to rent that as a kid on VHS, and I believe it has one of the guys from The Sopranos in it. Michael says, yes, some titles, some secret ones. Michael says, everyone make sure you hit that like. Yes, we have 15 people watching. 20 big thumbs ups. Thanks to the 20 people that thumbs up this live stream and to the 15 people watching. You guys rock. Josh, Fulci Fan 101 says, Gorophobe, I have 2 different Blu-ray releases of Dead and Buried. Yeah, I have a cool, where's my Dead and Buried? So I have the original limited edition Blue Underground Dead and Buried, which is a fantastic edition of this movie. Look at how glorious that looks. Then you got the 2 discs. Just a J card there with I don't know, Japanese, something Chinese. But yeah, Dead and Buried, such a cool movie. Can't wait for a 4K upgrade to this one. This is number 4678. I have no idea how many of these they put out, but I love the metallic sheen. And look, it still looks mint, like brand new. When did this come out? 81. Yeah, it doesn't say when this came out. Oh, 2003. So almost 20 years old, 18 years old, still looks mint brand new. But yes, can't wait to get my hands on the new 4K. And I ordered the slipcover with the same image as the Blu-ray. Gore says, and the Clockwork Orange 4K too. Yes, that's amazing. Londa says, still here just chilling in silence. Londa, you can be silent. You can talk. You can say anything you want. Michael says, new content coming, Phil. 22 titles from 88 films and 15 titles from Amazon, then 10 titles from eBay. LOL. Gore says, hey, Fulci fan, I got the deluxe DVD, but pre-ordered the 4K. Gore says, that's the DVD I got. Yeah, it's a good package, that. Jason says, The Cellar is a fun watch for sure. All American Murder is a mystery movie of who is the killer. The killer will surprise you. Watched it last night. Worth checking out, Phil. All American Murder. Will says, Cheetah knows who I'm talking about, but this friendly gentleman hit me up about some witchcraft DVDs I found. He has been reviewing the whole franchise. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, anyway, expecting Crash 4K to arrive in the mail soon. And Dead and Buried definitely needs the 5-star transfer treatment. Will says, gave me a history lesson. Didn't know it's the longest running horror franchise. Jason says, Dead and Buried looks fun. Never seen it. Oh, you need to watch Dead and Buried. It's a lot of fun. Jay says, just saw Dead last night. Michael says, Phil, do you have a 4K TV or a 4K player? Any suggestions? Looking to upgrade. Yeah, I have all of that. I have a Sony 4K Blu-ray player. And then my TV is a 65-inch 4K Roku Ultra HD. And then if you go 4K, you also need to buy a 4K specific HDMI cable, because a regular HDMI cable will not transfer 4K. You need a specific 4K HDMI cable to go from your 4K player to your 4K TV. But yeah, TV's coming down in price. My Roku 4K 65-inch was $579. Cheap. David says, Dead and Buried is on my watch list too. Will says, Part 3 and 8 were only released on VHS, so I recently picked those up. Waiting on Part 5 VHS and Part 14 to 16 Witchcraft Blu-ray. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the Witchcraft movies are on Tubi. If you're not a collector like Will, but you want to watch them. Doomsday says, gotta hit the road. Take care, Phil and chat. You guys rock. Satan. Thank you so much for hanging out, Doomsday. Thank you so much for that $2 super chat. You rock. Shar has blessed us with her presence. What's up, Shar? She says, good morning, everyone. Happy face. Sharkhorn Rainbow in the house. Always fun having her in the chat. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, take care, Doomsday. Paul says, dead and dismembered. Michael says, 4K HDMI, perfect. Thanks for the info. And never knew that. Yeah, and they're not cheap. I think my HDMI 4K cable was at least $25. And you don't want to buy a cheap one. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Will says, one of those unintentional collections, but it's been fun hunting for them. Satan. We got 16 people still watching. We got 20 big thumbs ups. Thanks to the 16 people watching. 17 now people watching. 20 big likes. So if you're one of the 17 people watching and you have yet to hit that like button, make sure to go do that now. 19 people watching. This is crazy. Jay says Xbox One is a good 4K player. Heroic Waffle says, Phil, you're right. I looked online. 4K TV's cheaper now. Yeah, I went to Walmart. We just went to Walmart one night and we're looking at the TVs. 65-inch 4K. Roku. $579. Cheap. Go to your local Walmart. Pick up a new big 4K television. You won't regret it. And then if you just go onto Amazon and type in Sony 4K Blu-ray player, the first one that pops up, I think it's $220. That's the one I have. Works fine. Will says, you can't pick the cards you're dealt. LOL. No pun intended. LOL. Philster, a.k.a. The Gambler. Night Fright Talk Show says, happy face. Thumbs up. 21. We got 18 people watching right now. We got 22 big thumbs ups. Thanks to all those people who have liked the stream. David says, I have the 65-inch 4K Roku. I still need to upgrade my player. And I'm pretty sure me and David have pretty much the exact same television. Sam says, I'd rather spend $579 on a new guitar. Well, to each their own. Brian C says, TVs are on sale here because we keep getting stimulus checks they want us to waste. Night Fright Talk Show says, What happened to my last comment? Nothing. Night Fright Talk Show. Happy face. Thumbs up. 21. David says, yes, Sam. Brian C says, what guitar, Sam? Yeah. Sam, what guitar do you want to buy? Let us know in the chat. Jay says, never got the second or third stimulus check. Well, here in Canada, we don't get any stimulus checks, 0 stimulus checks. I'm currently out of work. I'm on unemployment. That's the only money I get. Heroic Waffles says, if you had to choose LG, Samsung, or Sony, probably LG. For Blu-ray player, my 4K Blu-ray is a Sony, and it works great, but for TV, probably LG. Sam says Gibson Les Paul. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, my collection is growing slowly, but it's growing. Your collection's awesome, Josh. What are you talking about? Brian C says the crazy orange guy said so we get free money. LOL. Yeah. Well, I'm in Canada, so no crazy orange guy here. Just unemployment. Brian C says no ESP or Jackson Sam. David says for $579, you're probably only going to get an Epiphone, which sound great. I have one. Epiphone. Epiphone. It's an Epiphone. What kind of guitar is that? Epiphone. Brian C. says, or if he buys used, he can find a Gibson for that. Yeah, pawn shop. Go to your pawn shop, they said. Sam says, I have an Epiphone Les Paul VVE Vintage Edition and a Harley Benton Highway 258K Progressive Series with reversible headstock. I don't know why he's shouting at me. Caps mean you're shouting. You getting mad, Sam? You getting mad at me, boy? Smack your face, boy! I'm just joking. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, I did like your Halloween Deluxe VHS set, Phil. Thanks, man. Will says, keep on rocking in the free world. Paul says, you got mad squabbles, boy. You getting mad squabbles with me, Sam? You shouting at me, boy? Brian C. LOL, damn, why doesn't Phil do the Guitar Center ads? Paul says, don't you eyeball me, boy. Sam says, sorry, Phil, my bad. Hey, I'm just playing, man. I just don't know why you're shouting at me. Progressive Series with reverse headstock. 12380 Shadow in the house. What's up, Big Pip? What's up, 380 Shadow? Michael says, Phil, need to run and pick up my daughter from school. Phil, have a great day. Everyone take care. Peace out, boy. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, take care, heroic. We got 18 people watching, 23 big thumbs ups. Thank you so much to everyone who has thumbs up this live stream. Jay says, do you have Halloween 4K Steelbook? I have the Halloween Steelbook, and then I have the Halloween 4K, just the Blu-ray 4K. So kind of yes. I guess if I put my 4K disc from the Blu-ray set into the Steelbook, then I'd have a Halloween 4K Steelbook, I guess. David says, I have 2 Fender Strats, Mexican, American Fender Telecaster, Epiphone Les Paul Standard, and the Epiphone E339. Sam says, big fingers. Snarl screen. Goraphobe says, I got that 4K. Nice artwork. Corey Watches. Corey Watches? What's up, Corey Watches? Welcome to the live stream. They say, hey, Phil. What's up, Corey? Brian says he forgot to turn down his amp, so he assumed you couldn't hear him. Yeah. Will says, the infamous Stinker. Josh, Fulci fan 101 is going to be right back. Brian says, laughing my butt off, dude. I would buy that guitar if the ad sounded like that. Come down to Big Bob's Guitar Emporium, where you'll get an American Fender Telecaster, Epiphone Les Paul Standard, and Epiphone E339, all for $229 today only. Come on down. Night Fright Talk Show says, when you get a chance to do King Need Gore channel, watch the video he made thanks to YouTube. Another horror channel got removed. He did live stream and shown movies is all. Yes. YouTube took down Night Watch Zone, Very upsetting day yesterday. Night Watch Zone was taken down. Hopefully they'll reinstate it. He's kind of working on it right now, I think. But yes, very, very upsetting day yesterday. Will says, shout, let it all out. Corey Watches says, do you have the Vengeance trilogy? Yes, I do. Is it gettable? I don't even know who put this out. The Vengeance trilogy. Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy, and Lady Vengeance. 3 slim Blu-rays. But yeah, really, really, really good trilogy. Josh, a Fulci fan 101 says, Phil, what is the extra in your sloppy seconds brain dead gore dialogue? There is extra gore and there is extra, just regular scenes. But I mean, the Dead Alive Uncut American is 97 minutes, and this is 103 minutes. So you do get a good 6 or 7 minutes more. So if you're looking for that full uncut version, that's the one to get for sure. Gorephobe, that was total BS. I agree. Paul says, act now and you'll get a free bongo set, all for $9.99. Will says, got the OG Tartan Asia Vengeance trilogy individually, though. Corey Watches says, awesome, I'm going to buy one of them on DVD this week. Paul says, Lady Vengeance. Daz is in the house. I got the Arrow video one, but it's region B only, I think. Excuse me. Oh, the Diet Coke. Corey Watches. Park Chan Wook rocks. I agree. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, actually, I have the full German DVD. Yeah, this cut that they pulled on the website says it comes from the German uncut Laserdisc. Dave Drew wants a bongo set. Welcome, Dave Drew, to the chat. Everyone, make sure to go check out Dave Drew's channel. He puts out awesome content. Awesome channel over at Dave Drew. Paul says, have you seen The Villainess? The Villainess. Dave Drew actually just uploaded a video, New Orleans Pizza. Go check it out right now. The Villainess. The Villainess. I'm not finding The Villainess. Nope. I can't even find it. Corey Watches, what do you think is the best movie ever made? I have no idea what the best movie ever made is. My favorite horror movie of all time is The Exorcist. I think it's a fantastically made movie. Paul says, we all do at Dave Drew. Gore says, I love German digibooks. Me too. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, what's yours, Corey? Paul says, The Villainous, 2017. 12380 Shadow says, sweet t-shirt, Phil. Thank you. Motel Hell. Got some Motel Hell love today. Dave Drew says, not now, after the live stream. Daz says, do you have a Letterboxd account? Nope. Will says, traded in a rare Remo Klong Kong drum for a little over 100, flipped it, and got almost 50 rare horror DVDs. Went back and they priced my drum $225. LOL. Got my money's worth in films, though. That's awesome. Paul says, that's strange. I just searched it and it came up. The Villainous 2017. IMDb. The Villainous. Oh, The Villainous 2017. I must have spelled it wrong. No, I haven't seen that. Screenshot. It's good, Paul? Oh, it's great. Good. Corey watches, I think either The Godfather or Come and See are the best movies ever made. Those are some good ones. Paul says, a drum made out of frickin' squirrel skin. Cindy Moon says, saw you on Night Watch Zone and subbed. Hashtag Justice for Night Watch Zone. Thank you there, Cindy Moon. Yes, very, very upsetting what happened to the Night Watch. Paul says, Scorsese has made some of the best movies ever, in my opinion. Corey watches, says, I agree, Paul. Corey watches, says, Taxi Driver or Goodfellas are my favorite Scorsese. Gore says, yes, Scorsese. And that is the hour mark, which means a brief intermission is going to be had by me. So I will be gone for about 2 minutes and 427 seconds. So I hope you guys all get along in the chat. Take care of each other. Take care of me. Take care of Pennywise. And yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes, guys. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Okay, where did we leave off here? $12,380 Shadow says the pubs opened back up yesterday here in England. What's your tipple of choice? I drink Coors Light when I drink beer, and tequila paralyzer I like. Tequila or vodka paralyzer. Daz is in the house. He says Barry Lyndon. Paul says Casino, Goodfellas, The Departed, The Avatar. Or The Aviator, sorry. 4K D-Ray in the house. Everyone go check out 4K D-Ray. Awesome dude, awesome channel, awesome content. He says, hey, Creepy Phil. Corey watches. I didn't like The Wolf of Wall Street, though. 4K D-Ray says, what's up, Gorphobe? Corey says Barry Lyndon is fantastic. Paul says, Raging Bull. Sean Sr., hello, everyone. What's up, Sean? Corey says Raging Bull is great, too. Daz says, favorite film, Taxi Driver, and Barry Lyndon. Gore says, hey, 4KD, what's up? Paul says, I loved Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, I like it, too. I do own Wolf of Wall Street on Blu-ray. Corey says, my favorite film is Daisies 1966 by Vera Chytilova. David says Wolf of Wall Street was crazy. I agree. Corey says the entire thing is on YouTube. David says, any fans of Donnie Brasco or The Departed? Both good movies. Gore says, yep, love both of them. Gore says, don't forget about Shutter Island. Fantastic movie. I own that on Blu-ray. Daz says, not a big fan of The Departed. I much prefer early Scorsese, apart from Irishman, of course. Christian Hannah Horror is in the house. What's up, Christian? Everyone make sure to go check out Christian Hannah Horror's channel. He puts out amazing content almost on the daily. He says, hey, Phil, what is going on, Christian? Gore says, yeah, earlier is his best, but like them all pretty much. Daz says, watching Bringing Out the Dead recently, that was good. Dave Drew says, I'm a Christine fan. I just pulled this off the wall. This is the Auto World Christine. So if you want to own your very own replica Christine car, just Google Christine Auto World and see if any of these are still available. I know there's different variants of these. I went with the cherry red. Just thought I'd show that off due to Dave Drew's comment. Christine. Daz says, oh yeah, I like Shutter Island a lot. Paul says Shutter Island is fantastic. I agree with that. Gore says Carpenter's Christine. Daz says got the 4K for 10 as well. Can't complain. Dave says yes. Gore says, oh yeah, seen that at the theater when I was like 10. David says, I wasn't crazy about Shutter Island. It dragged a little. I need to go back and rewatch it. Yes, you do. It is fantastic. Will says, picked up Skins, Serial Killers in Need of Support 2009. Anthony Spadacini flick. I have his quadrilogy series Headcase, and this film is a companion piece to the series. Didn't know it existed. Paul says, I remember Serial Killers in Need of Support starring Phil and David. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, I've been hanging my t-shirts around my room with hooks, hangers. How do you display your horror movie t-shirts, Phil? I don't display them. They're in that closet there. Paul says, Headcase, the story of a man named David. Will says, LMFAO, cry laughing at Paul Phoenix. David says, I was the final girl at Paul Phoenix. Mid-level media. Ken is in the chat. What's up, Phil? What is going on, Ken? Everyone make sure to go connect to Mid-level media. He puts out amazing content on his channel. Dave Drew says, very cool. Ken says, Taxi Driver is definitely my favorite. Scorsese. Daz says, yep. Ken says, oh my God, I need that. Christine. Auto World, Christine. Has a little write-up on Christine on the back. Just type in Auto World Christine on Google, eBay, wherever you buy stuff. Daz says, what's your favorite non-horror film, Phil? My favorite non-horror film. I like Die Hard. I like Terminator 2. I like Aliens. Non-horror film. 99% of everything I watch is horror, so I really like Die Hard. Will says, currently funding Headcase, the true story of David and Phil, hardcore horror collectors, and the steals, deals, and trades, LOL. Daz says, my favorite horror is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's a good one, Daz. Have you seen the Black Maria edition? The Black Maria edition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Pulls out, you got the Blu-ray, you got an apron in there. A lot of fun goodies. The Black Maria Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Amazing, amazing edition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Paul says, my favorite non-horror movie is The Count of Monte Cristo, 2002. Daz says, classics. Josh, Fulci fan, 101, says, the thing about Wolf of Wall Street is that no uncut versions exist, distributed worldwide in an at least snipped version. Josh, Fulci fan, 101, says, that is mouth-watering, Phil. Gorophobe says, yep, got that. Wicked Collectibles is in the house. What is going on, Wicked Collectibles? Thank you so much for joining in the fun today. You are always welcome here. I'm new to your channel. You prefer your figures loose or mint in box. Most of my figures are in box. I am an inbox collector. If I do display the figures on the shelf, I do keep the boxes. So like all the Mezco MDS up there, like I still have the boxes. The Toonie Tears I do open and get rid of the box, but mainly an inbox collector. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, Wicked mint in box. Yeah, all my ultimates are still in box. I do have a couple doubles open. But all my statues and everything that I have out on display, I still have the boxes for, so. Gorophobe says, open some, leave some sealed. Yep. Legend Man is in the house. I display my neck figures out of the box. That's awesome. We have 18 people still watching, 29 big thumbs ups. Let's try and get it to 30 right now. If you're one of the 18 people watching and you have yet to hit that like button, all you got to do is pause the live chat, hit the thumbs up button, come back to the live chat. It's as easy as that. We have 31 big thumbs ups. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are freaking awesome today. Will says, got some mixtape nastiness this week. Finally got a MD Pope Part 1 to finish off the trilogy and an extremely rare copy of How to Clear a Room in 90 Minutes or Less, LOL. David says, I'm an out-of-the-box collector, but I keep all the boxes. I need to eventually get some DTOFs to display them. DTOFs. What the heck's a DTOF? DTOF. I can't find a DTOF here. I don't know what that means. IKEA glass case. Yes, I have one glass case out in the living room that has all my Scream Factory NECAs. Josh Fulci fan 101 says, Wicked Collectibles, can you give me a link to your channel? There are so many others with your name, and I would like to check you out. Yes, let's try and find Wicked Collectibles. And, oh, he doesn't have any videos. Well, that's upsetting. But, to each their own. If he doesn't want to post videos, that's fine. Josh says, that's cool. That's cool, that's cool. My IG Wicked Collectibles, connecting to your IG currently. Wicked. Let's try at Wicked Collectibles. You got a big cartel on your Instagram there, Wicked? We're working on our shop at the moment. Please check back soon. Is that you? Mr. Wicked Collectibles, is that you? If this is him, yeah, he's got a collection. I'm going to follow this one because it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I just connected to Wicked Collectibles, so make sure to connect to me back. Check out my Instagram. All of my horror collectibles pretty much are on there. You got some NECA horror figures there. You got the Ghost Sheep Michael Myers, Evolution of Evil, The Night He Came Home box set, still in box. I got some good NECA figures as well. Legend Man says, used to collect horror Funkos, now I only have Back to the Future ones. Daz says, what horror are you watching tonight? I am going to watch this afternoon Deadly Games in 4K. Going to check that out this afternoon. Who knows about tonight? Depends on what I get in the mail today. Josh Fulci fan 101 says, Legend Man, I still have everything Pennywise It Funkos all mint in box. Jonathan Davis is in the house. He says, hello everyone. What is going on, Jonathan? Nice to have you in here today. 22 people currently watching, 33 big thumbs ups. Thanks to all those people who have hit that like button. You guys are freaking amazing. Will says, gonna scrounge up a few books and records for trade and try to pick up a few more free films today. Happy face. That's amazing. 12380 Shadow. My brother buys me Pop Funkos every birthday and Christmas, but I'm not even a collector. David says, I keep my Funko in box. They take up a lot of real estate, though. Yeah, they do. This is Nani May's Way. Hey, Phil, how are you, my friend? What is going on, Nani? Thanks for swinging on by. Thanks for clicking that like button. I appreciate that. Thanks for smashing that like button. Goraphobe says, I'm going to watch May with my son tonight. He hasn't seen it. May is a fantastic movie. If anyone hasn't seen May, I highly recommend it. Is my May on the shelf? A Lucky McGee film, May. Angela Bettis in fine form in this one. Love, love, love this movie. If you haven't seen May, make sure to go see it. Daz says, all I have is a Freddy Funko unboxed, though. Nani says, not much going on, just watching The Rain, but I'm looking for a good scary movie to watch. Watch May. And I don't know how it's raining there because it's bright and sunny here in London, Canada. Josh, Fulci fan 101 says, I will count the number of my It Funkos. Will be a second. Paul says May is great. Gore says, yep, needs a Blu-ray. I agree with that. Nani says, oh, that looks good. Yes, it is. Jonathan says, haven't seen May. On the list now. Yes. Angela Bettis. Great, great actress. Will says, my mom and stepdad watched the I Spit on Your Grave remake last night and loved it. They gave it 2 thumbs ups. Happy face. Legend Man says, could we see your setup where you watch your movies one day, Phil? Yeah, I can probably do that right now. Okay. I don't know how good you're going to be able to see that. I don't know if that worked, but Josh says 47 of them. David drops a link. Goraphobe says I Spit remake good. Both sequels good too. I agree with that. Daz says I watched Antichrist with the family last night. They loved it. David says it's a little outdated. I've added some more since that video was made. Gore says, want to see Antichrist. Jason says, great setup where you watch your movies, Phil. Thank you, thank you. Legend Man says, love it. Awesome setup. We got 23 people watching. We got 34 big thumbs ups. If you are one of the 22 people watching currently and you have yet to hit that thumbs up button, all you got to do is pause the live chat, hit the thumbs up button, and come back to the live chat. It's as easy as that. Daz says, have you seen a Serbian film? Phil, not a fan. Yes, I have 2 Blu-ray discs of a Serbian film. Yeah, I like a Serbian film. I think it's a fantastic movie. A great art exploitation flick, I call it. Great cinematography in that. You got to just get past the subject matter. Once you tell yourself it's only a movie, get past the subject matter. Who cares what you're watching? Just say you're watching a movie. You might have a different take on it. Gore says, want to see that too. Paul says, have you seen a Ontario London film? I don't think so. Josh Fulci fan 101 says, David's Horror just connected to your channel. Looking forward to your videos. That's amazing, Josh. Thank you so much for connecting to David's Horror. He has great content. Make sure to watch his latest video where he unboxes a box that I sent to him. David says, thanks, Josh. Gore says, it's only a movie. 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 It is. It's just a movie. Legend Man. Would anybody recommend 4K? I have yet to see a horror in that res yet. Yes, I love my 4K television, 4K Blu-ray player, and any 4K discs I have, I love when I watch them. Baby Herman in the house. Thank you so much, Baby Herman, for joining into the fun today. Phil, hope you are well and wish you all the best. What are your thoughts on the film Saint Maud? I loved it. Saint Maud was okay. Good hand job scene in that. Any movie with a really good hand job scene, I'm all about it. Paul says, David Dog, he sent me a box remix. Chicka, 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 he sent me a box. Chicka, 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 he sent me a box. 4K porn, Paul mentions. Yes, 4K porn is awesome. Gore says, Saint Maud's trip. Tripping. Nothing happens in Saint Maud, but the ending was great. Yeah, the happy ending. Ooh. Is Holly still in the chat? Holly, you still hanging out with us, girl? Let yourself be announced to the chat if Holly is still watching. She likes to sneak in at the end and say bye, and I'm like, you were here the whole time? Paul says, did you see the trailer to Green Knight? No, I haven't. New A24. The Green Knight. Added to my watch list. Josh Fulci fan 101 says, listen, Phil, I gotta go. Looking forward to your stream. Take care, YouTubers. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Josh Fulci fan 101. Thank you so much today for hanging out with me for as long as you did. I appreciate you and love you, brother. Josh is awesome. Will says, I've seen Behind the Green Door, though. LOL. What about Beyond the Door and Beyond the Door 2 and Beyond the Door 3, aka Amok Train? Beyond the Door 3, I really, really like. Amok Train is fantastic. Amok Train. Crazy train. That's a crazy train. Looks like we lost Holly. Because she ain't commenting. Ellie Penny George is here. Anyone seen Benny Loves You yet? Looks like a fun film. Welcome, 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 Ellie Penny George. You're always welcome here at Phil's Creepy Videos. Benny Loves You. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. If you say it's good, I will watch it. Benny Loves You. Benny and the Jets. Ooh, that does look good. A little puppet. Benny Loves You. Will says, how about Throw Mama from the Train? LOL. Throw Mama from the Train. The Q's Reviews has finally graced us with his presence. Welcome, Quentin, to the chat. Hey, you Phil and all. I do apologize for getting here late. Major internet issues. Been getting kicked off all day so far. An on and off thing. That is unsettling, Q. I hope you get your internet issues resolved. Liked and shared. Thank you so much, Q. Jason says, Wild Will, that sounds like a funny film, LOL. Gore says, hey, my son's in town. I'm going to visit, so I'll catch you later. Take care, everyone. Goraphobe, thank you so much for gracing the Phil's Creepy Vids chat with your presence today. You are highly appreciated. David's Horror with that $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, David. Over at David's Horror, $4.99 super chat. Smash, comment, connect. David's Horror with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Will says, Q's Reviews, Internet Blues. Q's Reviews says, boom! Q's Reviews says, yep, Internet Blues. Q says, I hope I do not get kicked. I might soon. Yeah, you don't want to get kicked off. You don't want your internet to boot you out. Oh. I think I need to get myself a more comfortable computer chair. This chair is actually pretty comfortable, but I mean, when you sit in it for 2 hours, God. Paul says, I just bought a nice one recently. Send me a pic on Facebook Messenger there, Paul. What kind did you get? Computer chairs are one of those things where I'm like, why are they always so expensive? It's just a freaking chair. It's because of the hydraulics. Q says, I watched Spiral and Woman in the Window. Anyone else seen these? I definitely watched Woman in the Window just a couple days ago, and I loved it. Spiral is not on the box yet, Q, so send me a link of where you watched it, please, or how you watched it. Did you watch it in theaters? Paul says, Noble Chair. Paul says, comes with built butt massager. Ooh. Paul says, okay. Holly D is still in the chat. She says, I'm still here, LOL. Thank you so much, Holly, for still being here. You are appreciated. Q says, anyone? LOL. Wild Will says, thanks for entertaining us on this lazy Tuesday, Brother Phil. Yeah. It is. Tuesdays are one of those days where you're like, oh, another Tuesday. Nothing to do today but hang out with Phil at Phil's Creepy Videos. That's a good thing to do. 35 likes, 17 people watching. You guys are amazing. Paul says, mine was pricey, but if you buy a good one, it'll last you many years and good for your back. Yeah, this one's probably over 10 years old now. Still works good. Just when you're in it for 2 hours, kind of kills you. Ellie says, yes, I saw Spiral and really liked it, the Q's reviews. Yeah, I can't wait to see Spiral. Paul says shitty chairs are not good for your spine if you're sitting on them a lot. Jay says, is Rear Window Remake good? Rear Window Remake. I'm pretty sure I saw that. That was with Christopher Reeve and Daryl Hannah. I think it was a TV movie. It was okay. Horror Bid for Life, The Vault. What's up, Phil? What's up, Horror Bid? Glad you could join into the fun today. Thank you so much. You're always welcome here over at Phil's Creepy Videos. Q says, I watched a bad copy of it. It's up to you if you still want to see it like that. LOL. Oh, you watched like a theater screen rip or whatever. Will says, Uzumaki, the 2000 original Spiral. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Yes, I do have Spiral. I do have the original Spiral. Ellie says, I always look forward to your streams. It's my afternoon treat. Oh, it's afternoon there. It's still morning here. We got 14 minutes until the afternoon. Horror fan Ricky. Ricky is in the house. Satan. Happy face. Satan. Holly says, I'm still here. LOL. She said it twice. Paul says, Rear Window Remake. You mean Disturbia? LOL. Nope. There is a Rear Window Remake starring Christopher Reeve. Q's Reviews says Spiral was okay. Wasn't the greatest. Wasn't the worst. Horror Things and More is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Any new pickups? The ones I showed off today, I'll show them off one more time real quick. Motel Hell Steelbook that David got me. Deadly Games 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. Brain Dead, a.k.a. Dead Alive, and A Bad Taste from Sloppy Second Sales. And Evil Dead Trap Trilogy from Sloppy Second Sales. That's what I showed off today. Jay says Superman in the Window. Q says Woman in the Window was insanely good. Yeah, I really, really liked it. Good little twist in that. David says I liked Disturbia. Yep, Disturbia is good. Jay says Rear Window was playing in Woman in the Window. Nice little tip there. Ellie says it's nearly 5 p.m. in England. Cry laughing. Horror Things and More says, in summertime, I'm making a podcast with a couple of my horror YouTube friends. If we figure out a way to get you on, you should definitely hop on that. Hey, Instagram, at Filster678, at Filster678, at PHILSTER678. Add me to Instagram. Come connect. Will says, Q's Reviews, how about Woman in a Box? Horror Bid for Life's The Vault. Good stuff, Phil. Thank you, thank you, thank you. David's Horror says, I like Alice in Chains. Man in the Box. Q says, have not seen Woman in the Box. Horror fan Ricky says, how about Jack in the Box? LOL. Yeah, Jack in the Box. Wild Will from Chesterfield. Dropping my Instagram at Filster678. That is my Instagram. Q says, same here, Horror Things and More. Will be starting a podcast soon myself, LOL. David says, Phil, don't you have a Freddy Krueger Jack in the Box? No, I have a Jason Voorhees Jack in the Box, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Let's see if he'll work today. A Jason in the Box. Jason in the Box. Ellie says, I saw Jack in the Box. I like it even though it wasn't the best. Ending was a disappointment. Jay says, Robert Englund was good in Dead and Buried. I agree with that. Q says, haven't seen Jack in the Box either, LOL. I got to catch up on. Hendrick says, Jason Hendrick, Jason in the Box, LOL. How cool. Yeah, it is cool. I like that one. David says, I saw a good interview with Robert Englund yesterday on Michael Roenbaum's channel. Q says, awesome Jason in the Box, Phil. Too bad the Pennywise in the Box did not do the same. Yes, I also have a Pennywise in the Box, but this is a Diamond Select statue. So it's like a PVC plastic, does nothing. The handle does turn a little bit, but doesn't play music or anything. It's just a standalone piece. Jay says, saw that too. Ellie says, now I want a horror Jack in the Box, LOL. Yeah, there's lots of them. There's a Sam. There's probably a Pennywise. David says, Rosenbaum. Will says, currently funding Unbox the Fox in a Box. Box. Paul says, I sent you the chair. I have Phil. Checking right now. Oh, yeah, that is nice. Good chair. Holy. Yep, that's a chair. Good chair, Paul. Good chair. Q says, if I do not answer means I got cut again and do apologize ahead of time. That is okay, Q. Paul says, it's expensive. You can. Good ones, cheaper, but I love this. Paul says, get. Will says, next day shipping, caution, live contents, fragile, box. Yeah, that's what he says. Let's read it backwards. Box, fragile, contents, live, caution, shipping, day next. Still makes sense. Get out of here. My cat is causing distress. We got 10 minutes left, guys. 10 whole minutes left of this awesome live stream that we had today. I'd like to thank everyone in the chat who checked out this live stream today. You guys are amazing and you rock my world. And I have to write down my super chats because gotta keep track of all that due to tax purposes. If you guys don't know, once you start getting monetized on the YouTube, you got to keep track of everything. The IRS will come and get you. And you don't want the IRS coming to get you. We don't even have the IRS here in Canada. We have, what do we have? Canada Revenue. Will says, disclaimer, human trafficking is illegal and immoral. I agree with that. Ellie says, my cat is sleeping next to me. That is amazing. Sean says, thumbs up, thumbs up. Jay says, did you pre-order the Kessler NECA? No, I did not because my store will get it in and just set it aside for me. Q says, I had one hell of a roller coaster ride in less than 24 hours with the folks that joined my channel. Was over 380. Now back to where I was. LMAO, oh, YouTube. How you make me laugh. Sam says, I just got an email about that. Jason says, what kind of cat do you have? We have a mackerel tabby. A mackerel tabby. I have a cat too. He's affectionate, loves his belly rubbed a lot, loves to ankle bite at times too, LOL. Will says, paid the feds big bucks this year, got hit with that PayPal 1099, sad face. I don't know what that means, but I think it's cool. Ani Horror 14 is in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're always welcome over here at Phil's Creepy Vids. I'm so jealous of all your horror stuff. LOL. How long have you been collecting? I started collecting at the age of 15 with horror VHS. So that is 33 years I have been collecting. Collecting for 33 years to amass all this great stuff. I don't know why my computer sings to me when I move it, but it does. Sam says, my cat's sleeping next to me too. That's awesome. Ellie says, my cat is super loving, but does love to bite my ankle. His name is Ralph, and he's black and white. Yes, my cat's name is Zoe. It's a girl. In my home state, it's only $600 revenue and or 200 eBay transactions in reference to your monetized tax statement, LOL. I don't know what that means either. Yeah, all gobbledygook to me. Yeah, I don't know what it all means. I'm just told to keep track. So I try and keep track. Jason says, my cat is black and white. His name is Pip. I call him Mr. cause he likes to rule the house, LOL. Ellie says, desperate to one day visit Nightmare Toys in Las Vegas. It looks amazing. Yes, Christy is a lovely girl. Christy Adams, lovely, lovely girl. Nightmare Toys, amazing, amazing store. Sam says, my cat is gray and white. She's called Misty. That's cool. I should do a live stream one day and call it Cat Talk and see how many people come in and talk about their cats. Do a Cat Talk stream. Sam says, we also got a black cat called Salem. That's cool. Brad Likes Movies says, Grah! Will says, we're talking taxes, my friend. Definitely write down and document your transactions and revenue. Cindy Moon in the chat. What's up, Cindy? Always welcome over here at Phil's Creepy Videos. She says, my cat is giving me a massage. Can you show us your first collectible at age 15? Not really, because the first collectible I bought was VHS. And I don't have any VHS really anymore. But yeah. So not really. But I still do have collectibles from way back when. Brad Likes Movies says, hey Phil, what's going on, Brad? Glad you could join us for the last 3 minutes of this live stream. Allie Penny George says, anybody looking forward to the Chucky TV series? Yes, I'll watch that. I'm looking forward to A Quiet Place 2, which is coming soon, I think. Get out of here. Are you done? No. Brad says, hey, Phil. Ellie says, anybody looking forward to the Chucky TV series? I am. Brad says, yeah, May 28th. Sam says, I don't watch TV. Jason says, I heard about the Chucky series coming. Hopefully it will be awesome to watch. We need more Chucky. Brad says, really excited for that. Will says, eBay and PayPal only report total revenue, not shipping fees and refunds. I'm now aware and prepared for 2021. I've never sold anything on eBay. So yeah. I've never sold anything on eBay. And usually when I use PayPal, it's me using PayPal to pay the companies that I buy products from. So nothing to do with me and taxes for eBay and PayPal. But guys, that's a minute away from the 2-hour mark. I'd like to thank everyone who hung out in the chat today for supporting Phil's Creepy Videos. Thank you so much. Give yourself a big thumbs up and a pat on the back for hanging out for a couple hours with me and the crew. 16 people still watching, 37 big thumbs ups. Make sure to like this stream before you leave. And yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks to everyone who super chatted me today. You are awesome for contributing to the channel. Everything that comes into the channel goes back into the channel. And yeah, you guys rock. So yeah, I might be live Thursday morning. Haven't really decided yet. We'll see what Thursday brings. And yeah, that's my time. Thanks so much for yours. Have a great day, guys. Peace.